Back in 1965, I was in a music class, which I hated. And the gentleman who was running the class hated me. I didn't like him. He didn't like me. And I used to fall asleep in his class just about every time. He'd throw a lump of chalk at me, wake me up. We carried on like that all year. In the front of the classroom, there was a big oak table. On the oak table, there was a packet of HP pencils. One of the pencils was out of the packet and it rolled off the table on the floor. Now that means nothing at all at the moment, but later on, I was in a sales conference, 1966-ish, in amongst about 50 people, and I was a salesman that had to, like all the other sales guys, go out on the floor with a radio mic and do a selling job on my comrades, which I didn't want to do. I was scared stiff and I was dreading it. I was sitting on a table, much like the table in my music class, and it had a packet of HB pencils on it. One was loose and it rolled off onto the floor. So I then realised that I wouldn't be going out onto the floor to do the demo. I would escape it. I had this feeling that these two events, one from 65 and now, were linked in some way. Anyway, I left the conference. It was about 11:45, midnight, and I was trying to find my way back to the M1. I lived in the south. The conference hall was up north somewhere. I can't remember where, but I ended up at a junction facing an old church. The church was situated on a roundabout, and the roundabout had a pink road. Weird as. I don't know why, but there you are. In front of me, there was a gateway to the church with a lich pit, which is a small gateway with a wooden roof over it. By the side of the lich pit was a lady sitting on the wall. She was in 18th century clothing. She had a bonnet on. She was looking down. I couldn't see her face. From what I could see in the darkness, the outfit was green, checkered, green and black checkered. And I thought, that's weird. And that's all I thought. I was tired. I want to get home, get to my bed. And I continued round the roundabout, hoping that would go on and lead me to the M1. And as I went round halfway round the roundabout, I realised that with the lateness, no buses would be running. So it worried me that she was sitting there on her own at midnight and she was in danger, really. So I continued round the roundabout and I thought, well, I'll go back and have a chat to her and see what the story was, see if I could help her out. God's cool, when I got back there, there was no one there. Had she got up and walked, I was only round the roundabout for about 10 seconds, I would have seen her. In any direction, I would have seen her walk away. Unless she went into the church, which was shut. So I doubt she did that. So, I don't know. I was not a believer in spirits or ghosts before this event. I am now. And I have had another experience since, which I might tell you about later on. It's a much shorter story, but yeah, they're real. I can vouch for it. So, hope you found that interesting and have fun.